You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Green Bay Packers and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a puncher here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reid to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Down, ready, go.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And that's the way to start this game. Give him 8 on that first offensive snap.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Get ready.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up
Love on 3rd and short. Pushes it towards his running back. It's going to wind up incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit.
Formation for the Packers.
Takes it in at the 21. He's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Saints take over 1st down.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
48-yard line.
Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. We have a timeout now for somebody shaken up on the previous play, and as they work on him, his teammates hoping this doesn't keep him out of the postseason.
Ready, ready, set.
He'll look to throw. Finds the in route complete. He's taken down at the 30. It's 16 yards on that play. That's good for a Saints 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Now shotgun handoff to Brown. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here we go with Brown. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. So they hit him for 5 yards on 4th down, and they get the successful conversion.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2, and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Here's Brown again. It's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Set.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Coming in the goal line. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's another Saints 1st down.
Ready.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the gun, they get to Brown. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Okay, ready?
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Let's go. Ready.
Setting up the screen, it's Olave. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Down. 50, green.
Motion.
Ready?
Third down from the gun. He's got it. And he runs out of room before he can get to that marker. Now we're going to see what they decide to do, Brock, on this 4th and 1.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Saints get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Once it became golden, this play going under review by the officials. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow. Right. 97.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line.
That right there, my friends, is exactly the kind of pressure and intensity you expect from a defense each of these next 2 snaps as well. They want to keep you pinned right there against your own end zone and force you into a very risky punt.
On the set.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 10 flat. Ready.
Out of his end zone. Love. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
If you keep it stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on 3rd down. You're not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set, cut.
Short pass brought in. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Come on, set. Ready.
It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A nice skate of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good for the Saints. 1st down.
Here we go. Set, cut.
He's going to throw it again. Pulled in by Tommy Tremble. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're at the end of one in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. Throwing it again here. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run. And now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
He hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get the game's first points here in the second. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Reed now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Down.
Now Love on the play fake. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Second and 10. Love trying again. Pass caught out right by Golden. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
5 men in the secondary for the Saints. 3rd down.
Ready.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's one as a running back in this league, we got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Shotgun now for Love. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. They're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Brought in by his back, it's Jacobs. And they cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set. 60 red. Cut.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways.
On the set.
I'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Stick it in the air. Love. On the move, past the 40. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down. Great throw defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Fails to find his running back. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Right.
At 2:01 on the clock, this is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now. Right 40.
Throwing his love on third. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, but we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Set, two. Set, hunt. Ready.
Straight ahead. It's Brown. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
This one goes for an even 25 yards. That's good for a Saints first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
60 red. 60, hut, hut.
Brown has the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints drive their lead to 11. Reed now to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Blue striker. Set, hut.
Love from the gun. Caught, nice game left side. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. markers reset. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
A second down throw here for Love. Catch is made in close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. The Packers take their first time out. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Ready, red, right, blue, yellow, 22, set.
Once more, it's Love. Makes the catch. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Set. Set.
Jacobs does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final 1. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1.
Let's go now.
Nice.
Ready.
Love now on 3rd and goal. Has it in close. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Trey Tucker to return it. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. The stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Tucker now on the return. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or 2 short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Red, set.
Starting the half with a give to Brown. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Down. Drill Greek.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
Here we go.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set, cut.
Play fake, it's Love. No one open, it looks like, so he's just going to chuck this to a different pair.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Field, black. Ready, shoot, yellow. Yellow, 43, cut.
Back to the air, Love. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Squad red, yellow, 22. Ready.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions, and now push them to 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Ready, set.
1st and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Set, cut. Set.
This drive will begin with a run by Brown. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. All right, here we go, 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Let's go. Set.
Working now from the gun. Completed to his running back. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Brown on the inside give. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They're going to try and throw it here. He's on the quick hitter. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Dumps it off to his running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion.
Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, great team defense there, no matter where he looked, Brock. There seemed to be a defender there, including where the pass eventually went, and that was why it was intercepted.
Such a disciplined rep there from the defense. As a QB, you try to extend the play to break them down defensively. Nobody did. And as a quarterback in that case, when you don't have a lane to throw and the field is shrinking, you've got to throw that ball in the 5th row.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 10, cut.
Love out of the shotgun. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Pick up with 17. And it'll give the Packers the first.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play on the field.
And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Working quickly here.
Strike him. 3-3.
First down throw. Here's Love. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Short pass brought in. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Justin Reed with the tackle.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway. We weren't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And that's not what the offense started up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Right, ready. 33, yellow. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that being stopped short of the sticks.
An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, well, the game could be on the line with that one.
Tucker now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now. Black 40. Hut.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Trying to use that space outside, but found a defender instead, so no gain on 1st down. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set, ready, trail, yellow, 50, green, ready.
Back to throw now. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 46-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, set.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Man in motion here. Now Love on the play fake. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum block as they go for another stop on 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Down. Right, red, cycle. Set.
They'll air it out on 3rd. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Gabe, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Ready. 60 red. 6 guard red. Ready.
Desperation time here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their man was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Oh, 9 yards. It looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the Packers' 37-yard line.
Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. He's back to throw. Connecting on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Brown on the carry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Hauled in by Arroyo on the right side. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down.
On the ready.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Let's go. 52 blue. Ready.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. What's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11?
Here we go.
Back to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making that play. So after that make, the field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Come on, set. Hut.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 3 yards for pickup that time, but we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Shotgun now for Love. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
To throw. And he's incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one a rare miss. It's going to bring up 4th down.
He was defended by
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Ready.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
the Packer 1st down.
Here he is to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here we go. Ready.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Set cluster. 60 red. 6 red. Cycle. Hut.
Setting up to pass. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled for a short gain. Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Looking to throw it. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
You got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is 4th down.
Set hut. Sticky. Green. Red. Yellow. Set hut.
Now to throw. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
A gain of 5. 1st down.
Ready up.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Let's go. 10 black. Smash. Red. Green jack.
Back to throw. Hits his running back. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Okay,
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, first and goal.
let's go now. Black, 95, ready.
He'll look to throw it. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he's brought down at the line. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
Set, ready. Second.
Jacobs will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Here we go. Yellow, 43, slide through. Ready.
Throwing now. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game.
Touchdown.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. In case they cashed in when it really mattered.
17. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Tucker on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Ready, set.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Saints call their third and final timeout. They need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack.
At the 16-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing third and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45.
It's a gain of 29.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into kind of that recipe.